It's the 19th of November, it's about 10 past 3 in the evening, and it is freezing. It's about 1 degree centigrade, and I'm going to, in this video, give you an update on my Acer Palmatum. So without further ado, let's just get on with the video. So I'm going to start from my smallest maple, and this one here. It is the Acer Palmatum Phoenix. It was actually my daughter bought me this. I remember, so it's in a pond basket, and I had it on a shelf that had the watering system, little sprinkler thing above it, and it's got quite a few bits of weeds there, which I'll maybe try and get out as well in a wee minute. But I remember when I pruned it, so I pruned it just above buds here, but they all seem to have the whole thing just died back, which I'm a wee bit disappointed about, because I wanted this to bud, you know, but hey ho. So it looks like I'll just be cutting this off and it'll head in this direction. I'll take this little stick out. So there's not much really. I'll give it a wee tidy up just now. That's just a little bit of dead wood there. Maybe this will be a bit more delicate. Just tidy that up. So I'm just cutting off the dead bits. We'll see what happens with these in the spring. See what comes alive. There's a wee bit of black there, probably dead. I think that's dying back to this one here as well. So there's not much going on with this little Acer Phoenix, apart from these weeds. So it's in there relatively loose. I wonder if chopsticks would do it. There's actually a bit of ice there, look. It's got ice. So I'll just continue to get rid of these little weeds, and we'll get on to the next Acer. So that's the Acer Phoenix. So the next Acer that I have here is just Acer Palmatum with no name, so it's usually just referred to as a mountain Acer. It's probably just grown from seed, possibly. Again, it sat on the bench with beside the Phoenix, and the watering system, the sprinklers. Styling wise, they've just got these wee branches either side opposite each other, there and there, and then it splits here a wee bit, and then it's got some awkward and not very nice sort of little branches coming up. Yeah, that's a wee bit awkward to deal with. It's not the best, but in the winter, then you've got this big long leader up here. You've got a few of them sort of like fighting for the lead here. I'll just cut that little bit of dead wood off there. Should I just cut that back, I wonder? I mean, the actual distance between the nodes, it's not too bad there to there to there, and you get a wee starting to stretch out. So maybe cut it back to that one. There's a wee stretch there, then three nodes there quite close to each other. So let's just do that and let's see what happens. In fact, that is quite a long, but it's still early days, and I don't like how this is coming up like that, so I'll just see if I can chop that off completely. And that's just coming up that way, and see there's a little branch there, so maybe just take that one off and hopefully encourage that one out. So that's just a mountain maple with no real name to it. So I'm just going to give it a quick weed and we'll get on with the next one. So there we have it, it's just the mountain maple. They're in these pond baskets. The soil's quite hard still, it's like it's been frozen. It's over the last couple of days, it's been really cold, and the coldest it's been to is like -3.5 beside the house here. So right, so anyway, so I'm worried about them, so I'm keeping them all together in a wee box beside the house. So on with the next one. So my next 4 purchases happened all on the same day, all from B&Q, as you can see, and they are going by the Verve label. So I got 3 at £9, and all 3 of them are Acer Palmatum Katsuras. Katsura, that one and that one, and you can see that they're still in the same pot. I've not done anything with them. They've still got this sort of like obviously cell grown and a little cell thing there, you can still see that. That one's got as well, and that one as well, it's got the cell, that little bit of fabric around it. And this one here is going green, and that was a £4.50 one. Cut off a few dead bits, you know. Yeah, they probably could do with a little trim just to shape them, starting to get a bit leggy there. Like that one there is actually quite leggy. There's that buds there, and then so there's a big node difference there for there. So there is some nodes here, just there. Yeah, so I'll give it plenty of room. And that one. Let's see what's happening with that. I'll just cut it to above that. I'll cut that back to there. Yeah, so okay, so there's one. This one has had a haircut. Okay, might as well. Right, there's a big massive long internode from there to there, so I need to cut that back. Again, there's another long one, and there's another long one. There's some dead bits. And there's something down the bottom here. Don't know whether to keep that or not, let it fatten up down the bottom. So that's a little going green. Okay, so do I keep this? Do I keep this? It's pretty boring because that was going backwards and this is coming forward. So if I cut it to there, they'll start going this way. Yeah, because it's pretty dull. So that's the going green. Had a little trim too. One of these needs to go, I think. It's in the way. Okay, no, I just do like that on now. But I'll leave it, see how it develops. Right, this one. There we go. So that's that. Okay, so that's one of the other going greens. And then finally this one. May as well get stuck into it. So that's got a split broken branch there. You can see it's got this break there, and then it's got a little wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little branches coming out roughly about the same area. Take that one away. take that one away. And I'll just leave that to see what happens with that one. So that's that one, had a haircut too. So let's leave it to see what happens. So okay, so that's my three Acers that I bought earlier on this year as well. I never did a video with them or anything, but that's them. Three Acer Katsuras, just because I kind of have a love for the Katsura, because I think that was one of my very first Acer that I bought, and I just love the leaves and stuff like that. So, and then I go in green. Right, so on to my older ones. Right, so here's a couple of my older plants, Acers, and I'll try and find some photos going back and get the dates and start labelling up and stuff like that. So this one here in the pond basket is the Acer going green. No, I beg your pardon, it's the Orange Dream. That's the Orange Dream. That one there with the horrible leaves is the going green. I really like the ramification in this one. It's coming up fantastic. It's really nice. I really like it. So you could do with a little trim with some of the longer bits here and there. The going green one here, something happened to it, and I'm not too sure what. If it was a disease, because it's just started wilting. I'm not liking the look of this sort of purpleness. So that's some of the wee thinner branches on this going green, and they look a wee bit odd and a wee bit concerned. And you've got some sort of like purple colour, that purple colour coming up here. And the leaves just look a wee bit awful. They didn't change colour or nor have they dropped, so I'm wondering if this one's been diseased. Well, I'm not sure, or if it was just wilted due to the lack of water, or what it was. I'm not sure at all. So I just want to see how this one goes in the spring. It might be a goner, I don't know. But if you have an idea of what could be happening to this Acer, feel free to get in touch and let me know. The base there still looks quite good. The trunk there, turning it around to the other side, it seems okay. So let's hope it's alright. But anyway, I'll be putting it with all my other Acers for the winter. So with the Orange Dream, trimmed a few of the wee longer ones, and basically just says let's see what happens in the springtime. So it's got a nice wee twiggy tree, and I think I'll just sort of keep it sort of that size. Oh. Well, let's just keep it like that. Alright, so that's the Orange Dream. I'm quite happy with that indeed, really happy with it. So here we have the Acer Katsura, my oldest tree. I'll put an age on the screen. This is the second box it's been in, but it's been sitting on a bench over there that I made earlier in the year and put the watering system over it, so I think it's had too much moisture. There's been a lot of chickweed, but the soil is absolutely solid. It was 5 degrees, minus 5 degrees I should say, on the bench over there, so I'm bringing my plants closer to the house and bunching them up for the winter. Oddly enough, I'll bring the camera in a bit. It's still got a few little leaves there. That scar, that big ugly scar, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but certainly has some kind of character to it, that's for sure. And what happened there was the weed whacker or grass trimmer was hitting the tree. I had the gardeners come in and do my garden a few times, and they were using the trimmers to do the edging, and they kept hitting some of the trees. They killed 2, but this one was growing in the ground for a while, so, and that's how it got hit. So I killed 2 of my trees, so I had to rescue this one before I got killed. I did a big chop a while back because that was starting to rot and die. I almost lost the whole tree at one time. You can still see there's still ice on the grass. I almost lost the whole tree sometimes. It does need a bit of refining, and really you can see there's some quite gnarly stuff going on there, and a little leaf. That's my Acer, the old granddaddy of my Acers, my Acer Katsura. So what do you think of this beauty? Do you like it or not? Okay, so that's a roundup of my Acer Palmatums going on this year, and I've got them bunched up in a wee box over here to try and protect them. I don't think I've got room for my Katsura, so I'll maybe put that somewhere beside it, but not obviously in the box, and I'll fill the space with some more. See, there's some more there, and I'll fill the spaces with my others, with my other plants and trees and stuff, and then I'll hopefully protect them, because it's really cold just now, and I'm trying not to lose any trees this year. So here's some that are so fine, it's unbelievable. So anyway folks, thanks for watching this video. Hey, yes indeed, thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a bit of a tricky one. I've had a bit of a nightmare with my camera and microphone setup. I had a little accident with my other microphone, and so I'm using something a bit different, and it's caused a little bit of confusion. So anyway, if you made it this far through the video, I really do appreciate it, and I would love it if you could subscribe. That would make such a massive difference to me. It makes me think that I'm doing the right thing, especially when people comment and give a little thumbs up as well. So it makes me want to continue, and I really do appreciate it. So listen, this is Bill, thanks for watching, and I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now, bye bye.